Up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Brian T-City Ortega and Jeremy Stephens. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Well, if you hear the ladies shrieking, that's because T-City is making his way to the octagon, the former title challenger, Brian Ortega. And a lot of people, DC, do believe for this jiu-jitsu practitioner, his ceiling is championship, and eventually he'll get there.
Yes, the ladies go crazy for T-City. Even his video game character is the best-looking guy out here. Brian Ortega is a jiu-jitsu guy, but as you saw in the Frankie Edgar fight, he has now developed striking to match. That was a massive uppercut that floored a guy that had never been finished before. So as long as he continues to improve, John, he will realize a UFC championship before it's all said and done.
All class outside the octagon with his Brian Ortega foundation, but T-City has got his eyes fixed on the prize. Title eliminator of sorts here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Ortega is 29. Stephens is 34. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 18 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Jeremy Lil Heathen Stephens! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Lands a big right hand early. His misses are entertaining. And there comes the separation now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Stevens gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
Superman punch.
Blocks the shot. Lands a big right hand early. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're gonna look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow in the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Punches blocked. And he landed the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
So just over 20 total strikes have found the target thus far for Jeremy Stevens. Oh, collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And they separate. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Battle for position here. T-City gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Just missed with the left there. And they separate. Ooh, blocks the shot. Single collar tie now. Just out of range with the big right hand. Stevens gets caught with that punch. Big shots being landed on both sides here. And they separate. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, that left hand is money tonight. Straight right hand, no good.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Our little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here. There's a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
20 seconds to go. Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Ortega gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Just misses there with the left. The horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Take a seat. Breathe. Relax. You are fine. We expected a bloody fight. We knew this was going to happen.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Right punches there.
Big kick lands.
Takedown defense holds up. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Stevens gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, single collar tie now.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Oh! All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
70 total strikes have now found the target for Jeremy Stevens. While the accuracy rate not great, below 40%, now 38% on the connections against Brian Ortega.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Stevens. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Nice.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Stevens' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Two minutes now to go.
Put those knees on it.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Ortega goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
Hands high, hands high.
Nice kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? I mean, this is his game here. Control your opponent's posture, land those nice elbows around his guard.
Back and forth we go!
Oh.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was nicely done.
Hey, stop.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Breathe. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Stevens' lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
That's a big strike right there.
To the body. To the body. Stay busy.
Come on, it's work. I'll break you guys off. It's work. Come on.
Good. Look to create space, and let's put some knees in there now. Take a trip.
106 total strikes have found the target thus far for Jeremy Stevens. And connecting with just a 36% accuracy there against Brian Ortega.
It's work.
Pressure in the clinch.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
All right, I want you to trip him out of the clinch.
Right hand punch. The clinch.
Stevens gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Nice head kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Don't back up.
Oh, single collar tie here. Overhand right, swing and a miss. He blocks the punch.
All right, take your time, relax.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Move and relax for me.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. Big punch lands through the middle. Another clinch position.
Ortega gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. And they separate. Connects with a right. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Comes in close, controls his opponent's posture, and lands these nasty elbows.
And they separate. Ortega's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count.
Big kick lands.
Oh, huge right hand!
He's start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight.
Wow! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Back and forth we go here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round. A lot of high-level leg kicking going on there, champ.
And he did a great job of hiding it. He wasn't giving any sign that he was going to throw those leg kicks. That's why you didn't see his opponent check any of the kicks, and it won't take many more for him to really damage the mobility of the other combatant.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Unable to connect there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, rips the body shot there. Nice punch by Stevens. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Ooh, big shot to the body.
Stevens gets the tie clinch here. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy, he's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Oh, that's a good strike there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. And they separate. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, effective strike there by Ortega. Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got 2 fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are questioning what they did wrong in the preparation for this fight. Or did they get in the octagon and just go crazy? You got to manage the cardio if you're going to be able to fight a long fight.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Got the single collar tie. Stevens gets caught with that punch.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up. Bro.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, collar tie.
Nice shot to the body.
Use your footwork.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. T-City gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry.
Got his guard pass.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Well, you know, Eric Del Fierro at Alliance MMA likes the output out of Jeremy Stephens here early, and I think big picture, DC, this is a pace that he can keep up for 15 minutes. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Single collar tie now. And they separate.
Nice looping punch.
Found the target with that left hand. Another shot lands upstairs. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
15 seconds.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Breathe. Relax, you okay? All right, get some water. Let's recompose here. You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, man, I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, it does not feel good.
He blocks the shot. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, eats a knee to the head. Nice job with that follow-up shot as well.
You cannot take too many of these big elbows from the clinch.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Watch guillotine.
Submit him.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
Escape that. You can't hold him there. You can't hold him there. Escape. Work the sub.
Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Ortega's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ortega. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulder. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Oh, how about it? Leapt up and delivered the diving punch to the head.
Thought he's gonna attack the triangle choke here.
Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ortega's pass attempt denied.
Let's go. Get him off.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Ortega's has got full mount now.
Get yourself to the side.
20 seconds left.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. What a fight! All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jeremy Will He
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.